Hello YouTube friends and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Deidre from Our Upcycled Life and I do lots of thrifting, upcycling, repurposing, and DIY content. And today's video we're going to do some junk journaling. I have a little booklet that's plain and boring and I'm going to spruce it up with a few embellishments, and we're going to make this little booklet that I created with all of my favorite paint recipes into a beautiful little junk journal. So we got lots of work. Let's get started. I created this fantastic booklet of all of my favorite paint recipes, and it's listed on Etsy. If you want to have a great booklet where you can have all these recipes right on hand and you don't have to go back and find a video with them, you want to grab this. I'll put a link down below in the description where you can check that out after this video. But I want to make this pretty. It's just a bunch of papers that were stapled together, and I would love to have something that was beautiful and fun to use when I was looking up my paint recipes. I've got 2 pieces of scrapbook paper, and I'm going to use that as the front and the back of my booklet or my junk journal. I've taken my cover page and I've cut it down a little bit so it will fit in the center of that piece of scrapbooking paper. And I also have a paintbrush cleaning tip page that I'm going to put inside the back cover. I'm using my glue stick and I put the glue stick completely all over that, and I'm just going to press it into the front of that scrapbooking paper. I don't have any fancy tools or binders yet for junk journaling, so I'm going to show you how you can put this together with stuff that you probably already have in your craft room. I'm now going to put some glue stick on the back of that tip sheet on how to wash brushes and put it on the inside of the back cover. Now I've got the back and the front cover all ready. Now I don't have a laminator. I'm going to show you how you can protect these covers without having to buy a machine. I love to use packing tape. I'm going to take the packing tape and, being really careful and getting it nice and flat, I am going to cover the inside and the outside of both the front and the back cupboard using a credit card to get it really nice and smooth, and then cutting off around the edges. By doing this step, we are going to eliminate getting paint on our booklet because, of course, when I'm going to be using this booklet, I'm going to have paint on my hands. So I can pick up this booklet, use it, and not worry about wrecking it because I'm going to have it protected with that packing tape. And it looks really great. It's pretty good for an alternative to not having a laminator. Now we're ready to put the inside together. I have the recipe sheets, but then I also wanted to add a note sheet in between each recipe. So I printed those off on my computer, and then in between each sheet, I'm adding those until we have it all put together. And then I'm going to use my 3-hole punch and punch all of those sheets. Now I wanted to make little tabs so I would know where each recipe was. I've had these little cardboard tags forever, and I think they're going to work perfect for this. I have printed off each recipe name, and I'm going to just cut that little piece off that front of that tab and then add the name of the chalk paint recipe onto that tag. And then I'm going to use my glue stick and just glue that paint recipe tag right where I want it. And we're also going to seal this up too, and we're going to be using the exact same method that I did for the front and the back cover. We're just going to cover it with a little bit of packing tape and just fold it over so the back and the front of that tag are completely covered, and then just trim up around the edges. Now on each sheet of a specific paint recipe, I'm going to add those little tabs, and I'm just going to staple them on. We all have a stapler, so that's a really easy way to attach these. I want to make sure that we can see each tab when the book is closed, so I'm just centering them below the first tab, and then I'll do that alternating with each paint recipe. now we have all of the tabs attached, and you can see them and you can flip through and go directly to the paint recipe that you want. Now we're going to put our booklet or our journal together with a little bit of ribbon. I had these 3 ribbons that I thought really complemented the scrapbooking paper really well, and we're just going to push it through those holes. I used a little paintbrush so I could line them all up, pull the ribbon through, and just tie it in a nice knot. I have all the ribbons tied nicely on there. If you have some binder rings, or you can even staple this together. I just had lots of ribbon on hand and it works perfect. I thought I was going to put a little envelope or a little folder on the back of the front cover. So I took another piece of that scrapbooking paper, covered in the packing tape, taped it to the front, punched a little hole, added a little ribbon for embellishments, and I think I'm done. And I think I really like the way that it turned out. And that little flap on the front cover, you can keep your paint chips on it or just other little notes or little things that you've made. So we have a chalk paint recipe. We have a chalkboard paint recipe. We have baking soda paint. We have sand paint. We have baking powder paint. We have sawdust paint and coffee grind paint and homemade gesso, texture paste, one-step paint, salt wash paint, and a nice little sheet at the back that's going to show you the best way to clean your brushes. And there we have our booklet or our journal put together with all of my favorite paint recipes. So I hope this has inspired you to do some booklets or some journaling with just stuff that you have in your craft room. You don't need any fancy things, any fancy machines. You can still put together some really cool DIY projects. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video. And if you love this video, I'm sure you'll love either of these next two. Take care.